Hi! Hi, everybody. It's Dave here at Dave TV, another hoodie edition. A hoodie edition of Dave TV. Hello. Hello. Hey, this is a cool look. I look kind of scary here. Hello. Hello. This is Dave. Well, it's another chilly morning here in the Washington Metro. I'm not turning my heat on. I'm running my heat in April, and it went down to, 45 degrees, 42 degrees. I don't know. It got cold in here, so I just bundle up, put the hoodie on. Interesting thing, though, I sit here and do my I do a DCR TV update in the morning. I'm just sitting here in my shorts, what I sleep in at night. And then I listen to WMAL's morning show, and it's like when the show ends at 9 o'clock, I think, my God, I got to go in and gotta go get a shower, man. It's just, I have this incredible urge to take a shower after I listen to the WMAL morning show. I don't know, today they were like drinking the GOP Kool-Aid. Now that Mitt Romney has won the nomination, he's Reagan. He's Reagan. I don't know what they feed those people, what they give those WMALers in the morning to drink, but they really just take the GOP's talking points and just go with them, man. They get up in the morning, they get faxed over there from the Heritage Institute, and they just, whatever their marching orders are, Brian Neiman and Brian Wilson just march in lockstep. And the word is now that Mitt Romney is Ronald Reagan. So that's the whole morning show. What a glorious speech, Bo. Yeah, and I realize, Brian Wilson is a Republican. You can tell that. He was a great newsman over there at Channel 5 and at Fox News, and now he's taken off the hat of reportering objectivity, and now he's just a partisan hack. But he is a Republican. You can tell that. But Brian Neiman, come on, man, that guy's not a. He may think he's a Republican just to keep his job, but there's no way that guy's a Republican. He just ain't. And you just hear that he's sitting there praising Mitt Romney this morning. Brian Neiman, man, I got to go take as soon as I'm going to put the Dave shower cam. I'm going to charge extra for it on DCR TV Plus. Oh. So anyhow, what's the big news today? Interesting. Really, really interesting stuff here, okay? The Washington radio ratings, even though we're reporting that there's been no significant traction for new WNEW, the new All News or CBS started back in January. I'm looking at the numbers, and where are they this month? Okay, we just got the ratings for the first week of April, and they were, 31st place, okay, which is not great, okay? And I'm looking at their trend, and it's just kind of, there's nothing much there. There's no traction there. But the weird thing is, when you look at the top of the radio ratings, WTOP is now down to third. WTOP has always been the number one station by a large margin. And then at the beginning of 2012, they start to drop down to second place. And now in this first week of April radio ratings, they're down to third place. WMAL has an overall 7.3 share of the age 6 plus overall demographic for the first week of April. And that's for first place, a 7.3 share. Hot 99.5 has a 6.6 for second, and TOP has a 6.5 for third. Now, granted, TOP is just under Hot 99.5 by a tiny little sliver, but still, they're down to third. Now, if WNEW was showing no ratings traction, they're down to their 31st place, But, they are having an effect on TOP. It's strange. Even though you're not seeing it in their ratings, they're siphoning off just enough people from WTOP that it's no longer the top performer that it used to be. And I think that's pretty big news. It's an interesting little funky trend there to see. I don't think the ratings, for whatever reason, are showing the true numbers that WNEW is getting. because perhaps it's technically an out-of-market station. Their signal ain't so great. Whatever PPM methodologies, I have to think that WNEW is doing better than what those Arbitron PPMs are showing it doing. When you look at the top ratings there, and you're seeing TOP kind of down to third place, something's causing that. It's like the moon pulling on the tides. That big moon is way out there in space, and the tide comes up a foot on the beach. And when it's something is like the WNEW is the moon out there, and it's pulling on the tide there. I don't know. WNEW is starting to have an effect on WTOP in the Battle of the All Newsers, okay? If I was WTOP, I'd be a little worried. I would be a little worried. They're not showing it over there. They seem pretty confident. And again, it's all about ad revenue building and all that. But, I really think, CBS is in this for the long run. They're just going to keep marching along. They realize now, it's going to be a death by 1,000 cuts kind of thing here. And I really think, don't look at WNEW's ratings. Look at WTOP's ratings. And, and you look at TOP, and their numbers aren't really falling rapidly, but they're not where they should be up at the top with a little margin. That's gone now. So we shall see. What are some other interesting little trends in the ratings? Big is excuse me. Big is doing pretty good. They're up a bit. They're up to 8th place. Everyone's wondering, Classic Rock always does so well in other markets. WAXQ does good in New York, and Minneapolis always has a Classic Rock station at the top of their ratings. Why doesn't Classic Rock do better in Washington? I think it's doing pretty good. DC 101 is 7th, and WBIG is 8th. For two Clear Channel rocker stations, an alt rocker and a classic rocker, they're right there at 7th and 8th. So, I think they're doing pretty well. Fresh is kind of, CBS's Fresh is kind of slumping a bit. They're down to 12th place. Citadel has some problems. Citadel Cumulus. Cumulus has some problems with WRQX at 13th place. Mix 107.3. They're getting pasted by Fresh and by Hot 99.5. And MAL's kind of just, limping along there at 15th. So, Sam Rogers has got his work cut out for them over there at Cumulus. JFK is limping along at 19th place with the Junks at 18th place. And I'm hearing even among their male-only demos, they're not doing so hot. So, I don't know. CBS, it's like their station, none of their stations in particular are doing very well. But, that weird, something weird is going on there with NEW and TOP. I mean, they are having an effect. Maybe not a big one, but they are having an effect. So, stay tuned, and we will keep you informed. There was one other interesting thing I wanted to point out here. The WAMU FM stream, Bluegrass Country, 37th place for that 105.5 FM stream there for WAMU's Bluegrass Country. So there, folks. Okay, that's Dave TV for today. The 25th of April. Wow. We got what? 6, 7, 8. 8 months. 8 months to Christmas. Better get your Christmas shopping going. Waiting for Wash to, Wash ought to be flipping over to that Christmas format any day now. 8 months to Christmas. So get ready, folks. All right. Thanks for watching Dave TV for today. So there.